Hi guys, welcome back. Happy Saturday. Tonight we're going to be making some baked pork chops, polenta cakes, and roasted green beans. So first we're going to start with a sauce for the pork chops so we can put them in the oven and bake them. I have the oven set for 425. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a tablespoon of soy sauce, Worcestershire, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, a teaspoon of lemon juice. Mix it together and pour it over my pork chops. Alright, so now I took about half of that batch and I poured it over my pork chops. They're on a greased pan. Now I'm going to cover it with foil, put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes, take them out, turn them over, put the rest of the sauce on top of them and cook it for another 15 minutes. Now we're going to make our polenta cakes. I have about 2 cups of cornmeal in here. I have 6 cups of chicken stock in here. I'm going to pour them together and whisk them. Alright, so it blends together very quickly. We want to make sure we're whisking so that there's no clumps in the polenta. Then we're going to put it on low and we're just going to let it simmer uncovered for a few minutes. Alright, so now I've transferred the polenta to a mixing bowl. I'm just going to add some salt, pepper, and about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to mix that together and I'm going to put it in a baking dish. Make sure you put olive oil on the baking dish first. Alright, and your polenta should look very smooth, okay? You're just going to mix that together, and then we're going to bake it. Now your polenta is ready to go into the oven. I'm going to put them in with the pork chops. This takes about 40 minutes to bake. So now I'm going to make a very simple green bean dish. I have my green beans in a bowl. All I'm going to add is some fresh garlic. I have about 4 cloves there. I love garlic if you haven't noticed. About a tablespoon of olive oil. Alright, salt, pepper, and then I'm going to tray them. That's all it is. And it is going to be so flavorful, I promise. Alright guys, now we're just going to put them in the oven, 400, same as everything else, 20-30 minutes. Alright guys, so my pork chops were just about done. They temped at 143. They should be around there 145. Okay, I'm going to let them sit now. So what I've done is I've taken the drippings from that pan and now I'm going to make a little homemade gravy. So all it is the drippings, a little bit of flour. I have a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. We are going to use about a cup of milk. So I'm just going to splash a cup of milk in there. Alright, salt, pepper, and I'm going to whisk that up. Alright guys, we're just about ready. My last step is now I have the polenta cakes cut up and we're going to fry them 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And there you have it guys, baked pork chops, polenta cakes, and roasted green beans.